Welcome back, and Game On Xtra continues. My name is Desire Derekford Mugumisa, and quickly I will be making actually a quick correction. That team that released Bevis Mugabi that we just talked about, the gentleman that just signed for Southampton for 2 extra years, yeah, it was Fulham that released him and not Bolton. My bad on that particular one. Now, getting to move on with the show, we do have that exclusive interview that we told you about a little bit earlier. He's Uganda's #1. He is Africa's #1, at least newly slated as #1. His name is Edwin Ekiring. I think we've mentioned this name again and again and again on this particular show, and maybe a couple of people didn't know who this person was, and now they can get to see him. Ladies and gentlemen, Edwin Ekiring. Welcome to the show, Edwin.
Thank you for having me.
We are glad to have you down here.
Thank you too. Thank
Clive
you.
Chaze is his name. Yeah. Well, you probably already have an idea who he is. But yeah, welcome to Uganda.
Thank you.
The Uganda that is based in the Netherlands.
Yes.
How does this get to happen?
How does it get to happen? I started, for example, I started my badminton in Zambia sharing.
Okay. Down here in Uganda.
Yes.
Sharing hall.
Yes, I grew up in Zambia.
Okay.
Zambia East. And then I picked up the interest because some white people were playing badminton in Zambia, so I picked up the interest. When I picked up the interest, Simon Mugabe knew that I had some talent, and then there was a selection, like road to the World Cup Olympic in China. Yeah, Olympic. So it was selection in South Africa. So I went there for selection. So it was like 2 months selection. So there I was picked. That was around 2004. And then I was picked, and then I moved to Germany in 2005.
Okay.
So I started practicing from there, and then I applied for school because when I finished my Olympic qualification.
Games. Yeah. Oh, the qualification.
The qualification, and then I applied for school in the Netherlands. That was 2008 in Untold. Okay. So I was accepted in school. It's a sports school, but I studied physio. Okay. And then that's where I started. And I got a club, I got a club contract as a professional badminton, the first African professional badminton player.
All right, beautiful stuff for you. Yeah. That was actually one of my next questions, finding out if you do this professionally now. Do you wake up and say, I'm going for badminton training, and that is just about what you do?
Yes, it's professional. It's what I do. It's I'm paid to play badminton. I have contracts with clubs, and I have contracts with rocket companies.
So how does this work? I mean, contract with a club. You talk about contract with a club. Yes. Is it a club, say, Clive Chaze badminton club, coming out and saying that we are hiring you and maybe a one Jonah, a one Desire, and these are our badminton players? And how does that work out?
It's like you know football. It's like football, right? So club, we play a league. It's 10 teams in the league.
And each team has how many players?
It depends, because in the first team you need to have, let's say, 10 players. Okay. 5 girls, 5 boys, 5 men. All right. So it means you need to have 10 players, and you can play home and away. It's professional. It's more professional.
So you play every weekend or something?
Yes,
like
every weekend. Yes. I always talk to Charles. I always tell him my
interesting stuff. Yes, your journey, though, we recently had, of course, Clive get to give us updates with your opens that you've been going to and all your journey to #1. Of course, you're also on that particular journey to try and get the rankings towards getting to qualify for the Olympics 2016. How is that going on for you?
I think it's going well at the moment, but the most important thing for now to be healthy. I mean, healthy, it's not to get injuries. That's the most important thing, because I get injured so easy. So that's I think I have a better team around me. Like my coach is back in the Netherlands. The practice is good. Like I usually used to practice, let's say, 5 hours a week. Sorry, 5 hours a day. But now I'm practicing 4 hours a day because of the injuries. I was in car accident. I think you know that I was in car accident.
Oh, sorry about that.
So I almost lost my life. So from that onwards, the practice is not
a little less. It is a little less.
Yeah, but it's if you practice, let's say, quality of practice, even though it's less, but quality. The most important thing is quality. How do you practice and tactics? Right. And you need to talk about tactics with the coach. That's the most important thing.
Right, Clive. At least you're not talking formations, yeah.
Probably for me, the first one, we have the Ugandan Badminton International coming up this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You're taking part in it for the first time since 2011.
Yes.
You virtually won everything on the continent, apart from the Ugandan International.
And South Africa.
And South Africa, where you've lost twice in the finals.
Yes.
You should probably tell us why it has been that way, and could 2015
I mean, you win elsewhere, but have failed to win at home.
I'll be honest to you guys, I won't lie. The first thing is pressure, because I want to win so much Uganda. That comes back to me, like pressure. I have a lot of pressure. And other thing, like I have some family members always call me these days because they don't know that I'm here for this tournament and I want to try to be better. I'm here to play better, to try to win.
Right. For them, it is their chance to see you, so they need you to be there.
Yeah, the calls here, they take my concentration away. And other things, the pressure. So I need to be more. For Uganda to win, Uganda need to be more concentrated, to have a good tactic.
Do you feel you have achieved that now? Do you think your concentration levels have been maintained? Do you think you have managed to handle the interferences better?
I think so, but yesterday I was caught by police.
At least you do have a sportsman that does admit to his wrongdoings.
No, I did not do anything because it's been almost 4 years in Uganda. Not
without being in Uganda, yes.
So I couldn't sleep last night because I stay in Express Hotel. Sorry, Holiday Inn. So I couldn't sleep last night because like jet lag and everything. And I decided, go down, take a walk a little bit. So because I know, like, I left my wallet, everything, in the room.
Oh, yes. So you got caught as an idle and disorderly Ugandan.
Really?
when you look at the draw this time round, of course you're one of the ranked players. You're ranked 7th in the tournament. When you look at the draw, how would you rate your chances?
I think I have more chances because I have to play the number 1 seeded. His name is Milan, and I beat him 2 times. I beat him in Nigeria semi-finals. And I beat him in South Africa in the semi-finals. So I think I have more chances to win this tournament, but the most important thing is the tactic, good rest, good concentration. That's most. If I have all those things, I think I can win this tournament. Not thinking I win this tournament.
You will win this tournament. Yes. I think that is a good one. Quickly, comparing what we do have for Ugandan badminton and what you've gotten to experience with the Netherlands, away from the league and professional contracts, what do you think? Do you feel like the Badminton Federation down here in Uganda is doing something that could lead us to maybe the world stage at some point?
Okay, one thing. Uganda badminton don't have money. Because to get a talent, you need money, right? First thing you need to have good facilities around you,
which you don't have now.
Which you don't have. If you have good facilities around you, you can have every player you can, but no good facilities. And I think Uganda badminton don't get any single point from National Council of Sports. I think. I don't know, but I think.
Yeah.
So if there's nothing coming, you don't expect that in any sport. I would say not only badminton, but in any sport.
Okay.
If there's no good coaches, no facilities, because you need to be strong mentally and physically to be a good player.
If you don't have those, then we shouldn't be thinking about the world stage just yet.
Not only in badminton, even in football. Let's say football team, you got a football team. You need all those kind of things.
All right, thank you so much. Quite insightful having you on this show. So sad we have to come to an end with this particular one, but we wish you definitely the best at, of course, the Ugandan International, and hopefully you get to win it.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Edwin Ekiring, Africa #1, Uganda #1. What position are you on the world? On the world rankings?
I'm 167.
167.
Yeah, but normally I was 80.
You were 180 before?
No, I was 80 before.
Oh, okay.
But now I didn't play that much tournaments because of the injuries.
Okay.
So I'm getting back.
All right, so I'll say it again. Formerly world number 80, now 167. Africa #1, Uganda #1. Edwin Ekiring, he will be taking part in the Ugandan International starting Friday all the way till Sunday, and he feels he can definitely get to win this particular one. We're going to be taking a short break. When we get back, we speak over Ugandan with 2 passports. We speak the Champions League preview as well as the review from last night, so do stay tuned.